We're doing a little video today about why you don't see a lot of industrial music production videos on the net. I'll start off with first, most industrial music, the way it sounds, is very individual based. Most industrial bands don't sound like each other unless you're straight up ripping a band off. I will give an example of it wasn't quite a band ripping another band off, but there's similarities. But this also explains the individual expression. Skinny Puppy's Dig It and 9 Inch Nails' Down in It. Now, Trent was inspired by Skinny Puppy's Dig It, and there is similarities in the way it sounds, but it's not exactly the fucking same. And Trent Reznor, he was inspired, and he didn't copy Skinny Puppy, but he took what they had and changed it into something that he wanted to hear and expressed himself. Yeah. So the second thing is the term industrial encompasses a very large segment of music. So V&V Nation, future pop, granted it's more future pop or pop, but that is still within the industrial genre, or at least that V&V was inspired originally, not particularly that album, but was inspired originally by industrial music. And then you can take a band like Wumpscut, which is like electro-industrial type stuff, and two completely fucking different sounds. And you know, when you think about it, it's like going back to that individual. Each artist and band has an individual sound. I could give countless examples. 9 Inch Nails, Rammstein. There's so many examples. Aesthetic Perfection, Assemblage 23. You know, or even Covenant. They all sound completely fucking different. There may be some similarities in maybe the beats, maybe it's 4/4 beats, but the drum sounds are different. Their synth leads are different. Their bass lines are different. Once again, going back to that individual thing, I could show you what I do to create the music that I create, but all that I'm showing you is how to create music that I create, not something that, you know, somebody else would create. So that's another reason why you don't see a lot of industrial production videos, music production videos on the net or on YouTube or whatever. The other thing is that from what I've found, a lot of the bands, you know, if they're giving any advice away, they're always talking about finding your own voice, your own sound, finding, you know, originality is encouraged in the scene, and you know, it's frowned upon when you're trying to rip somebody else off, when you're trying to rip somebody off. So you could say that about any fucking genre. Like, although you listen to a lot of the pop music nowadays and it all sounds the fucking same, so although that's a little different story, but yeah. So anyway, I think that's it. I will say I will be posting some videos, some of the mixing process that I go through for this upcoming album here, and so you get to see some of that. And if you're getting into making industrial music, we have a video series about getting into making industrial music that you can watch those on our YouTube channel. kind of get some tips and ideas and stuff, and maybe even some affordable ways of getting started, and all that kind of stuff. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. If you have any thoughts regarding why industrial bands don't post any of their own industrial music production videos, leave them in the comments. I mean, even myself, like, I scour the net for some production tips regarding industrial music, but it always comes down to the individual, and like every individual does it differently. Everybody finds their own voice, or tries to find their own voice, and you just don't see a lot of that stuff out there because it really is an individual thing. And the way I create a fucking bass drum sound is going to be different than your bass drum sound. I could show you the basics of, but even showing the basics is like, okay, well, you can find all kinds of tips like that through other channels on YouTube and stuff. Like, so many music production and mixing tips and all that kind of stuff out there. Maybe not specifically for industrial, but it can apply to industrial music. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, comment, please share if you feel this video has value, and subscribe if you enjoy what's on this channel. And maybe hit the bell button if you want to be notified when we upload new videos. So check you later.